Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy True Seeker 101 back with another video, and on today's video we're going to be talking about Albert Einstein. Is he really one of the smartest people in history, as people make him out to seem to be? In my opinion, no he's not. Before we get into it and I explain my reasoning, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications if you haven't yet, if you enjoy watching content like this, because I'm going to be dropping a lot more interesting bangers real soon, and I promise you guys don't want to miss out on those bangers. And like up the video if you haven't yet, and most importantly check out my two recent videos if you guys haven't yet. They're definitely eye-opening. The first video did pretty decent. The second video, which in my opinion I think is better than the first video, it's not doing pretty good, but the content in it is really good and I highly recommend you guys go check it out. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. So like I said, is Albert Einstein really one of the smartest people in history? I mean, he's pretty smart. He's definitely smart, I'll give him that. But I wouldn't consider him one of the smartest people in history. I would consider him one of the evilist people in history. And the reason why I say that is because, as many of you guys already know, he's behind the atomic bomb. If it wasn't for him, the atomic bomb, nukes, stuff like that wouldn't exist. Alright guys, so going over the video, I noticed I don't really answer the question on why I think Albert Einstein isn't one of the smartest individuals in history. And I'm about to answer it right now, clearly, before we continue on with the video, because I said a lot of good points, but I don't really answer the question clearly. So the reason why I don't consider him one of the smartest individuals in history is because the reason why he was able to do the things he did and come out with the atomic bomb is because the devil helped him. The devil was really behind it. And like I went over in what's called later on in the video, I proved how Albert Einstein was in the Freemason. He was one of the Freemasonry, and I mean one of the Freemasons, and he was in the top degree of Freemasons. And if you guys don't know, and like I mentioned later on in the video, there's a lot of good people in the Freemasons, but once you reach a certain degree, that's when you are not one of the more good people. That's when you become a devil worshipper. That's when you get a hold of the secret knowledge. And Albert Einstein is in the top Mason degree, probably the 33-degree Masonry. And yeah, and that's why I think he's not one of the smartest people in history, because the devil was really behind everything. He was able to do what he did, and he was able to hold the knowledge he held was because of the devil, not because of himself. He did a lot of rituals and a lot of crazy shit to hold the knowledge he held. So yeah, this might sound crazy to you guys, but like I said in the video, when you guys hear things from people, research it. Don't believe it and don't think it's crazy until you research it and see if it's true. So do your research and you'll come to find out that's actually true. The reason why I say he's evil is because thanks to him the atomic bomb exists and they're being used to kill entire civilizations. That's pretty messed up in my opinion, don't you guys think so? And if I was as smart as Albert Einstein, I was able to, you know, come out with the atomic bomb, I wouldn't come out with it. I would keep that information to myself, and I would most definitely not give it to governments. The reason why is because, as many of you guys already know, governments are pretty evil. They would do anything to push out their agendas. Anything, including killing hundreds, millions of innocent civilians. That's pretty evil. That's pretty evil. How many people did the atomic bomb that was used in World War II killed? Let's read what it says. However, it's estimated roughly 70,000 to 135,000 people died in Hiroshima. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, 135,000 people. And keep in mind, those people weren't in armies and weren't soldiers. They were just your everyday citizens. And thanks to Albert Einstein, they all died because of the atomic bomb, just to end World War II. And honestly, I think, in my opinion, and it shouldn't be only my opinion, that's just a fact, killing hundreds of thousands of people to end a war is not justified and shouldn't be a thing. When it comes to wars, if you're gonna start wars, it should be army against army, soldiers against soldiers, not soldiers against citizens. Any government that has their soldiers killing innocent civilians to end a war is a pretty evil government. And in today's age, if you really open your eyes, most governments are doing that. We're really being run by evil people, guys, and it's pretty sad to see. But let's get back to the topic. Why do I consider Albert Einstein not the smartest person, one of the smartest people in history? I don't consider him one of the smartest people in history because if he was really as smart as people made him out to be, he would have kept the information he had that made the atomic bomb be a thing to himself. Because like I said, any smart, or you don't even have to be smart, you just have to have common sense. Any regular human being with common sense would keep that information to themselves because they know deep down if they release that information and an atomic bomb becomes a thing, the government is going to end up using it for evil things just to push out their agendas. They would end up using it to kill hundreds, maybe in the future millions to billions of innocent civilians to push out their agendas and end wars. And that shouldn't be a thing, man. Like I said, like, why is nukes and atomic bombs a thing? That's really messed up, guys. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. But yeah, Albert Einstein is definitely a smart individual, but I wouldn't consider him one of the smartest people in history. But yeah, he's really evil for that. And also, the reason why he came out with it was to end World War II and stop Hitler from killing the Jews. They could have done that many other ways, for example by sending their army to Germany, by killing, Germany's army and stopping Hitler. That could have been the justified and the right way to do it, in my opinion. And I shouldn't say it in my opinion, that's a fact. That's the right way to end wars, is to have armies versus armies, not to kill innocent civilians to persuade a government to stop the war. That shouldn't be a thing. That's really, really messed up. So yeah, that's really why I don't consider Albert Einstein one of the smartest people in history. You know what I consider him? One of the evilest people to ever exist in history. And yeah, let me know if you guys agree with me in the comment section. And let me let you guys in on a little secret. I don't know if you guys know, but Albert Einstein was part of the Freemasons. I've heard a lot of rumors that he was part of it, and we're about to research it right now so I could prove it to you guys. I don't want you guys to just take my word for it. Everything I say, I want you guys to fact check me, because I'm human at the end of the day and humans make mistakes. I could say something that's not a fact, even though I have good intentions for saying it, it could not be a fact. So make sure you guys research everything you guys hear, not only from me, from any human being to ever exist. Don't take anybody's word. Always listen to people and fact check them. So yeah, with that being said, let's search it up. Was Albert Einstein a Freemason? Let's see what it says. Famous Freemasons. Let's see if Albert Einstein is on that list. Because I remember reading an article that was telling me how Albert Einstein was part of the Freemasons and he was a devil worshipper. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Because if you guys really use your head and really see how things go on, the top people in the world that have power or that usually achieve big things, they're usually on the devil's side. They have the devil helping them, especially celebrities and government officials. Because like in Christianity and many religions, it says that the devil is in charge of this world. And I definitely understand and agree with that, because if you really think about it, I don't know if you guys feel the way I feel, but I feel like this world is nothing but a test. And God is testing us, and that's why he gave a lot of power to the devil. Because the devil is in charge of misleading us. And that's why he has the power he has. But at the end of the day, no matter how powerful he is, he's not as powerful as God. But for a fact, if you guys really look around you, there's a lot of satanic and evil people that are in charge of the world, and that are the top of the top. When it comes to good and bad, the bad really control this world, and God willed it for a reason, because he's testing us. So yeah, looking at that list, I didn't first see Albert Einstein's name, but now I see it right here, Albert Einstein. So like I said, I was pretty right. Albert Einstein is definitely a Freemason. And I don't know if you guys know about Freemason, but a lot of people that are in the Freemason, they're good people. But when it comes to the top Freemasons, like the 32 degree, 33 degree, they're not good people at all, because the Freemasons, they have a lot of secret knowledge and they worship the devil. That's their religion. look into the Freemasons. There's a certain degree where once it passes that degree, that's when you start to see the evil people are really in charge of this world and that hold the power. Because like I said, there's a lot of Freemasons that are lower degree, that are just normal civilians. And the reason why they're in the Freemasons, and the reason why the evil people allow them to be in Freemasons, is because they want to make it to seem like Freemasonry is not bad, you know? They don't worship the devil. But in reality, if you really look into Freemason and like, you know, really research it, you'll find out that once it passes a certain degree, they start worshiping Satan, and they're not really God worshipping people, you know what I mean? They're really Satan worshippers. So yeah, like I said, Albert Einstein is a Freemason, and maybe that's why he was able to get the information to make the atomic bomb. Maybe the devil helped him with that, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because like I said, an evil person would have to be really evil in order to release information that makes an atomic bomb a thing. Because if you really think about it, the power it holds is insane. Like, one bomb alone can destroy a whole city. For example, New York City. Nowadays, the atomic bombs that the governments hold, they could drop one of them and it would obliterate New York City entirely. Probably New York City and more places, you know? Like, how can I say this? I suck at explaining things. So what I'm trying to say is that one atomic bomb nowadays, they're not even called atomic bombs anymore, but they're in the same category for sure. If they use it, it would obliterate New York City, and it would be like the explosion would be so big that it could destroy other places outside New York City. So that's how big the range of these atomic bombs nowadays. They're that strong, and it's all thanks to Albert Einstein, or should I say it's all thanks to the devil. Because like I said, when it comes to things like this, when it comes to celebrities, they make it to the level they make it, and they have the talent they have because of the devil. Because the devil truly runs the world. So always keep that in mind, guys. When you guys see somebody who's really popular or who's in a high level, always question, how did he get to that level? And in most cases, the devil is always behind them. Because when it comes to good people that worship God, believers specifically, they never hold high titles. They never hold high titles. And when they do, the Freemasons and the devil worshippers always keep an eye on them, and most likely eventually eliminate them. And that's the sad truth, guys. That is a sad truth. So yeah, Albert Einstein is truly an evil individual. And he's not a good guy, and he's not one of the smartest people in history. I would even go as far to say it, that he's one of the dumbest people in history, because you gotta be real dumb to release information that makes the atomic bomb a thing. Because now, thanks to him, billions and billions of people could die if one of the governments nowadays uses their atomic bomb, especially the US. And I've been looking into it, and you guys want to know something interesting? The US has a lot of underground cities when it comes to the Pentagon and when it comes to official places. But when it comes to like normal civilians, New York City and stuff like that, they don't have underground cities. And I questioned, why is that? And I figured it out. And the reason why they have underground cities in the Pentagon and official places is because they're going to eventually drop the atomic bomb, and they're going to wipe out 90% to probably 99% of the population. They want to eliminate everybody except their puppets and except for people that are under them. And that's the sad truth, guys. That's really sad and crazy. But yeah, that's the world we live in, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Hopefully I really explained it well. And let me know if you guys agree with me. Is Albert Einstein the most evil person in history? I wouldn't say the most evil, but he's definitely one of the evilest people in history, because there's plenty of other evil people out there. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you guys did enjoy the video and learned something today, like up the video, most importantly subscribe and turn on notifications, because I'm gonna be dropping a lot more bangers real soon. With that being said, it's been your boy True Secret 101, and I'm out. Peace.